What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for checking out this video. Straight away, man, this is going to be real practical for y'all. And it's something that we all deal with and we all try not to be. Some of us more than others. And what that is straight away is just, wait, I'm going to give you a title for this, but um, let's just say spiritual homies. We'll call it spiritual homies. And in this sense, the spiritual homies is a bad thing. Hey, so what I want to discuss is something that is just it it play. I've heard people say that it's one of the big things. It's one of the biggest problems inside the church as well, and also out here in the world, out here, and that is the spirits of gossip. The spirit of gossip. I'm talking about gossip. I'm telling you, people will murder mouth you, gossip about you, backbite about you in sign language if they get their jaw wired or broke. You know what I mean? They can't even talk, but they'll learn some sign language to talk bad about us, talk bad about you, man. For real. I noticed that it is something that it is definitely one of the things that God says that he hates. I believe there's 7 or 8 things that God really despises or hates. Discord, oneness, quick to spread discord, lies, all that type of stuff. I'm trying to think of what chapter that's in what book. I believe it's Galatians. Could be wrong. Don't quote me. But you can always Google it. Do the research yourself. Sometimes I don't like giving scriptures too much because I want you to crack open the word, crack open the Bible for yourself and look up these scriptures, look up some of these things. Yes, you can Google certain things if God give you a thought like, man, I wonder what the Bible say about this. I wonder what God thinks of this. Yeah, Google it. And some scriptures there, the good sites will have scriptures that back up your thought or your question that you have. So once again, back to this gossiping, man. It's on cause for. There's such thing as righteous gossip. There's such thing, and righteous gossip means that you and whoever you talking with identify that the other individual that you're talking about has an issue. So how can we help this person? To me, that's considered good gossip. That's righteous gossip. Identifying that your friend or whoever, your family, your loved one, having some problems. How can we help? Y'all linked up. Y'all coming together talking about how can you help. But we all know the majority of most gossip is murder mouthing, talking down, spreading rumors, all that nonsense, right? We know that's what the majority of gossip is, and that's what the premise of this video is about, on the negative tip of murder mouthing people, loved ones, friends, whomever. And then it's worse when you smile in their face. And what I mean about spiritual homies is that a lot of times we connect and we click with people. We think it's the personality. Like, dang, why she hang with him? Why she's? But it's the negative spirits. It's the bad spirits in us that come together like Voltron and click with that person. Or let me rephrase it: not click with that person, but click with that same spirit that's in them. So if one person got a gossiping spirit, why they get along with it? Because they got a gossiping spirit, and when they get together, that's all they do is gossip and talk down and poke fun, ridicule people, things of that nature, man. And it's one of the things that I've always hated. I won't come around certain family, friends, knowing that that's what they do. And it's so deep, the spirit of gossip, that it go through a whole bloodline. You know what I mean? It's like the cousin like that, the brother, the sister, the uncle, the dad, the mama, the great grandfather was a god. No different than like any other generational sin, generational curse, or anything in the bloodline. And that's what the enemy does. He wants to pollute and taint your whole lineage, your whole bloodline, all the way up. I want everybody, every man in that bloodline and that family to be an addict. I want them to be bound by this. I want them to be bound by that. Or so even with the spirit of gossip, that's how it is. I'm telling you, man, I done been around people where I dread talking to them and already be having a plan of way how I'm going to deflect or navigate this conversation from going this way, because I know this person is going to murder mouth somebody before our encounter, before whatever we doing together over with. So murder mouth is gonna come out their mouth, man. They're gonna be fishing their lips, bumping their gums about somebody. And it's like, Now my flesh, I ain't gonna lie, Joe, my flesh want to be like, shut the up. Like, I don't want to hear that. I didn't come to hear you bash somebody, talk negative about somebody, when I know, like, bro, sis, you talking like your crap don't stink, and I know this about you, but why you always talking? You know what I mean? And I don't want to get in there, and it defiles my spirit, and it takes away my peace. You know what I mean? Like back in the world, when I was in the world, don't come around with me, man. You messing up my high. You blowing my high, man. Now it's like, yo, you blowing my peace. You blowing my joy by talking about this person maliciously, down talking them. So, a buddy of mine, we had mentioned, I was like, well, some people, they just get along because of the gossip. I mean, they posse up and parlay to gossip about people. And then they wonder why you don't really want to be, you don't never come around. Because it's like, all you do is badmouth people. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's in the church. I mean, we still human. So the church is not immune to having gossipers in it. There's a gang of gossipers in the church, man, for real. And you can only imagine if they wasn't trying to follow God as much as they are and being led by the Spirit, how much worse of a gossip they would be, if they still out there, if they were still in the world, you know what I mean? If they were still Team Satan, how much worse they would be. Like I said, personally, I stay away from it. And all you could do is really pray for these people. I tend to keep my distance from people. And they may think like, he acting funny, or they'll come up with their own justification of why MJ don't, he ain't texting, he ain't calling, he act like he don't know me, whatever, sometimes. And it's just because, like, famo, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. It's one of the things that I truly dislike in people. And I dislike it so much in people that I make a point to not be that way. To be, an instigator up in people's business, all that type of stuff. And gossipers kind of tend to think that you're a gossiper too, when it don't be the truth. Like, no, I care less. Like, they're like, oh, you didn't know about such and such, or did. Like, no, I didn't. Like, stop lying. Like, no, I didn't know, because I got problems, I got issues, I got things that I'm trying to have God help me with. Why would I take on and be concerned with somebody else to that degree, where I'm digging up dirt, looking for this, looking for that? In that sense, if such and such come across that, they need some prayer, whatever, I got you, pray, whatever. But I don't need to know the nastiness, the dirt, the mudslinging behind it. I don't want to hear that. I don't need to hear that. So I be trying to steer clear of that. So people think, you just playing dumb. Like, no. I ain't trying to be in no high school mess at the church. I ain't do high school mess at my jobs too much, So it was like, okay, What they say, how do you stop gossiping rumors? You just don't spread them. It stop with you. Whatever you hear, stop with you. And it's another thing too about gossipers that you really don't want to do is that when you hear something gossipy about something, about somebody being murder mouth, like you don't want to spread that. Like, come on, fam. I mean, literally, I know stuff about people that was told to me about from gossipers that I try to steer away from. That, like, bro, you violating HIPAA. You shouldn't be knowing that, and you sure shouldn't be telling me that. Like, come on, man, I don't want to know that. Now, when I see this person, I'm be like, dang. You know what I mean? So the spirit of gossip is real. It's been around forever. Like I said, I don't know. I think if it was Reverend Raymond Woodworth. I think I heard him say it. Like one of the biggest problems in the church is gossip. You know, and this the kicker though. The people that always complain about people gossiping be the ones gossiping. So you gotta watch them too. Like for real. Like you know who truly not a gossip and who are gossipers. And trust me being me, I test everybody. I test everybody. For real. That's me. I test everybody. See, you know, what's what. Like, okay. And then it's not that I'm gonna not rock with you no more, but I just know how to deal with you. I know I gotta keep certain things to myself. I gotta keep, you know. So that's what I got on this gossiping. Like I said, you crack open your word, Google it, what God say about backbiting, gossiping, etc. His thoughts on it, etc. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Man, don't be a murder mouther. Stop murder mouthing people. I mean, there's so many people that like. I know people they just don't have nothing good to say about people, about individuals. You know what I mean? And it's like, why are you being so critical? Why are you being so judgmental when you got dirt too? When you do this too? And they'll try to smooth it over. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you always just saying. You always just murder mouth. You always talking down on somebody. You know, and you know that there's aught there, and you know that there's bitterness and a grudge there because all you do is murder mouth that person. Any listening ear, you go and you talk smack about that person. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. I'm telling you, I'm not making it up, and I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you got relatives, family, where you hate going to Christmas with them, or you only deal with them on Christmas. You only deal with them on the holidays because that's them. They've always been the gossip of the family, the murder mouth of the family. You know, man, the instigator, the crap starter, all that type of stuff. So I know my audience, I know y'all feel what I'm talking about. And I just wanted to share something real practical, man. Just pray for these types of people. Pray for yourself that you don't get infected by the spirit of gossip, because that's what it do. It leads to that. It try to draw you in. That spirit of gossip on them, they run in their mouth and try to draw you in to you start making a comment. Next, you know, you went from like, yeah, let's pray for them, to now you kind of ridiculing and bringing up stuff. That's how cunning, you know, a lot of these demonic spirits are. You know, a lot of these spirits that's not of God, that's how they are. They try to lure you in, man. So be on your P's. You know, be on the pivot about it, man. Don't let it get you like that. And continue to just pray for these people to have that spirit of gossip on your loved ones, especially, you know, people, man. Just look out, man. Just look out. Be like, Lord, do what you can to you know what they say. It was in the book of James, the first few chapters, about the tongue. The tongue, man. The tongue. It is small, but it will set a forest on fire. When you murder mouth and they're talking down, man. I'm telling you, People gossip. People don't talk to people for years because of something that was said. So that's not a good look. The devil winning when that happened. When there's discord and there's disunity like that lasts decades, the devil won. Like, yeah, I got them not talking because of this. So, all right, love y'all. God bless y'all. MJ 5000. G.